Alright, we're gonna have to restart this thing. I hate when that happens. Alright, find the ward. After I place the ward. So it's time to restart from the beginning. I hate doing this because I hate replaying myself, especially on recording. So as I said before I stop recording and restart, Dark Scope's gonna get punished pretty heavily here on off lane. The cameras, the map on the top right is flipped for whatever reason, and what's happening? Okay, please don't crash me. I tried using the record button down here, thought it might be smoother, but it's not. And the theater mode on this is already kind of bad. The controls here aren't the best. But that's alright. I also wish you could see the prompt up top, you know? But you can't see that in theater mode. I don't know. I don't see anything to enable or disable it. I have no clue what lock is. There's a lock button that's automatically. I think it's to lock this bar up. But like I said, this Dirt Scope's gonna get punished here. I'm trying to get last hits. Phase coming in, doing trap, messing me up. Already hit level 2, so I already have my mine, and here I go for it. You hear me arm it. I knock it to the Fae gets on it, my minions get on it. I'm just here trying to body block her since she has to run around me, and it works to buy me just enough time to kill her. Well, technically Fae kills her, but that's alright. I needed your help. I had originally wanted Fae to go right lane, which in this case, if you're looking at the map, it's the same as when I recorded. And say it's the same throughout the map. It's actually what's going to be left on the map. Kalari, I got really mad because Kalari let's see here. Kalari's solo laning. Dylan died, I think. And like, Carly, you have jungle, right? And it's like, yeah, I love jungle. And then he's like in the safe lane doing whatever. And so I was just like, okay then. And that's what I find of playing quick matches a lot. People don't tend to jungle. But we've already killed Dirt Scope. Dirt Scope is back. I find it really funny because Dirt Scope's playing the safe lane and no one's there. It's just kind of the whole quick match thing. I managed to hit Dirt Scope closer, get some damage out, but their Kalari's gonna come. I'm telling WF2 to, you know, back the hell up. She's still engaging even though, you know, clearly Kalari couldn't do shit. I mean, I don't think I shoot this guy mostly because I don't want to slow down. She has a bunch of root effects and stuff that she can use. Whether she has them unlocked at this point, I don't know. I get a little bit of damage off with the missile there. I think I dealt, if I remember correctly, I dealt 85 damage with that missile. But it detonated, I think, like in front of her face instead of on her. So, and I see it with the ward. I see him coming through there. I can see him over here, I think. Do I have the ward there? No. No, I don't think I have a ward over there. No, I died. But I think he was waiting for me to push up, and she backs up, probably trying to get me to push up. But Kalari's gone, probably because she probably backed up because Kalari, or just backed up without even knowing. Some people do things without even knowing, you know. But that was basically the first engagement. I put on my this thing gives me 6 damage. I'm rocking one level mana upgrade and 2 one point upgrade damage. So until I think this gives me like 12 damage. It's a good balance. I hit her towards me. Again, she gets knocked back at the mine and gets punished severely for not backing up, not making sure I don't get a mine behind her and blast her forward. In the past, I've used the mine defensively to kind of push me away from enemies, but when enemies are right on you, you kind of just usually end up pushing enemies with you. So if you're going to use this mine defensively, use it preemptively. Once they get it on you, the mine can kind of be useless unless you can get it to the point where unless you like shoot it in front of you, but even then it can be useless if they jump on you before they get on the other side. But I get this tower pretty much solo. I Dirt Scope's, you know, I'm gonna kill him again. Dirt Scope, we're gonna get him in a bit. Dirt Scope doesn't like to learn. They don't seem. I think they can kill me, but I think they come close once or twice. But I like shooting in Dirt Scope. And I know the minions are drawing my aggro. I knocked those minions out. I messed that up, but I found my slow mines, and I don't know why she stays engaging. I mean, if Gamchez was there, I wouldn't have engaged, but he's too late to the party. And I go back, and I think I gained a bit more card points. I think I'm here. I'm gonna finish off, get a mana potion, I think, and finish off my my card here. I think you'll see a mana potion pop up. Because I find myself running out of mana, at least in the early game. I ran out of mana. I think all I did was buy another mana potion. I think I might have put something else. I think the card changed from like a 5 to a 6, or a 4 to a 6. Go back here.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, 3. So I just bought it, so I got like 4 card power after this, because I bought a mana potion, and so I got 4 card power. So, I'm just gonna skip to the middle here. There's some poking on Dojo. Did I end up getting a kill? No, I don't end up getting a kill. There's Dirt Scope dying again. That actually, because I didn't get the kill on her, that's not marked. But that's Dirt Scope dying yet again. I think did we kill someone else in that? I can't remember. Was there someone, I could have sworn there was someone before. I think we get this guy as well. I'm just going off of memory. This game was literally this morning. Yeah, we get him, and then we get Dirt Scope. I'm just gonna play this, even though you kind of see how it ends already, but obviously Dirt Scope here is feeling the hurt. Kalari doesn't follow me. I kind of thought he would, but I get that mine off. It's like the third or fourth time. I leave ult just to get out of attack range and just cover. She can't go back this way, so she has to take the long way around. And that's good enough, you know. Skip a little further on. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Oh wait, this Murdoch. We better let me go back here a bit. It was even further back, wasn't it?
An enemy has been slain.
Where's the point where Murdoch was? We get kills just on this guy too, I think, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, but he's chasing. I see this laser, and I'm like, oh. I think I eventually leave him alone. Yeah, Twin Blast gets him. But yeah, Murdoch's over here. I blast him away. I've actually died like 3 or 4 times to the Murdoch. I know he's running a bunch of damage. I throw him on mines in case he chases. But I know this Murdoch's dangerous. He's running like a lot of damage and crap. But Murdoch gave me a lot of trouble. I pop my head in here. I see the Murdoch over there, and I decided to run up here. I kind of looking to see if he's trying to cut me off here. And I got to peek my head back, and I'm like, oh hi. I know he'll do a lot of damage to me. I thought I could get him. I thought he'd come around the corner, and I hit him. I'm looking for him again. I just missed him. I don't see him out there. It's kind of unfortunate. Then I see him there. I'm like, oh, I thought he was just waiting around the whole time. But I hit him around, hit him with R2000, get some slow mines on him, try to juke him out, but I ended up dying. I should have just backed off from that one. That was one of my deaths. But we're gonna go back to some of the kills here. This is Dirt Scope yet again in the off lane, getting blasted, and we're gonna go a little further back than that. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be better. I want to show the stuff leading up to this. This is me just clearing out lane because I want to push this lane up. We have a tower down and I want to kill the other tower and then the inhibitor. Hit her with an R2000. You see she's staying way further back. I start moving out. She starts backing away, but she's too late. She starts to learn, but she's doing a lot more damage now, to be fair. But I die. Minions die. She's finally. I think the thing is she's running a high damaging deck. I think she just forgot she wasn't powerful enough to kill me. And I think that was probably why she kept challenging me, because she thought she could kill me. But she's at a point in the game where she's actually getting stronger. But killing her is kind of it's kind of a win-win situation. We both get card points. We both pretty much get the same respawn timer. I don't know. I think we might be a little bit shorter there. But right out of the gates, well, I don't think we end up winning this one. And I feel like we could have. But I see we're destroying enemy towers, but they're pushed up here mid lane. So I got my mine ready to push someone. I see the low health dude push. This dude's gonna twin. I think it's twin blast, right? No, our mage dude, Gideon, dropping heavenly rocks in the sky and grab this guy. I hate these types of players, the Greystone players, that think they just because they have an ult that prevents them from dying, that it's okay to just rush the enemy. I think the only thing that you get when you upgrade that, I haven't even looked into Greystone because I find him such an unattractive character to play, is he just like, people are like, oh, I'm just gonna rush in there and then swing my sword and try to get a kill, but then they have like no chance of escaping because they just charged into the entire team. Here's a dirt scope again, hitting him with R2000, slowing him with a slow mine, so I can push him into the tower, get him to hit up with the tower. My minions, I think, are hitting him, hit him with another R2000, and his state's field. He's shooting, first of all, he's shooting at me. He's trying to fight back. Dirt scope, man, you gotta learn. I don't know, I can't remember what level Dirt scope was. But I don't think he was that high level. I could be wrong though, because do I know anyone from this? No. Some other games I had like a level 40, and it was the first time playing Crunch, and it was pretty bad. But this guy, I think of that. I pushed him out. I was so happy about that. If he doesn't mind, but yeah, I gotta slow off on him. I just harassed him a bit. I'm not gonna commit to this. I just wanted to chase him off some damage, and that's all I really want to do. I put a ward up over here, don't I? Yeah. I put a ward up there just in case he decides to run around my side. But I see him all pushed up over there, and he's worried about the minions. I'm checking the time on the gold buff here, or the gold stuff. That's right, I'm gonna barely get the kill on him before. This is what I told you, this guy kills me a lot. He's killed me other than this. Other than the time in the forest, and he's killed me like 2 other times, I think, or 1 other time. But yeah, I don't know if you saw, but he gets all red. He has his red alert thing on. He's Popo, just kind of got me right there. This is I don't know if I end up killing this guy. Boom. No, I think this guy's gonna end up getting a kill, but I think we're gonna get this guy. I'm not sure, but this is just this guy. I kept calling for help left lane. This guy comes and decides to help me, but it goes terribly wrong, I think. Just put my ward down. It's a slow mine off of him. I push him back. I'm hoping Paragon is so good down here. I put the missiles to cut him off. It doesn't quite kill him. If I would have pushed up further and used it, could have cut him off, but I'm gonna try I'm at R2000 out here. Get the kill. I think that was my last kill of the game, yeah. That was my last actual kill contribution. And of course I see this, I'm looking at this player off in the distance. I see Dirt Scope moving in there, trying to hit him with R2000s while I push our minions up. Just being a Sparrow, using mines. I see it ulted, pushed him away. But I'm like, oh crap. But we ended up just ulting. I don't know if this is ult or whatever. I haven't looked into it, but that might be his ult. But then I decide to go. He decides to go. Look at this Murdoch. He misses a shot and I'm like, oh shit, I have like a 0.2 seconds and he kills me. And this guy is just like, no. that shit made me mad. I was like, I mean, I knew I could have ran, but I mean, I wasn't gonna run away from that. Just sticking it out was the best thing I could have hoped for in that situation. And then was it Dylan over here? He starts running away. I don't know where the Murdoch. I think he's trying to cut him off, or he's trying to get the job on these 2. Yeah, they rotate to mid or something to come up behind these 2, and they're trapped, kind of. Yeah. And I don't know why you'd fight Like, this guy can stun you, and I don't know if she's found out yet, but Monarch is running a heavily damaged build. We have 2 inhibitors up, but I think all our towers are down. No, we only have like 1 tower, whereas they actually don't have any towers, and they only have inhibitors. But they don't. One of theirs is down, but he's got a red alert on them. He's cleaning up kills. I hate playing against him, but I don't think really much else happens. There's not much else to say really. I tried playing Howitzer the best I could towards the end, but I think I ended up just dying. I pushed myself away, trying to get away. I decided to fight when I shouldn't have. And I think we get killed cord before I can respawn, yeah. The minions just... I mean, they're all dead, I think. Almost all of them are dead. Anyone that's alive isn't really there. Boom's over there just doing shit. But the 3 teammates we have alive don't have enough crowd control. This guy doesn't have crowd control. She does, but she can't do all of this. And it's just too much. This guy runs off to kill that guy and really lose the game. But definitely some good picks on Dirt Scope. Who, I don't know.
An enemy has been slain.
She has a passive E. I didn't even know that. I haven't ever looked at her before. I don't know. It's interesting looking at Dirt Scope. Oh, I can see her kills. If I had looked at her gameplay, I'd have to guess that her gameplay isn't that great. I don't know, let's just see how she gets a kill on WF. Oh, it's gonna be like an assist. He's gonna assist her. This is one of the only times I don't think I was with her on this particular lane. Yeah, she backs up into a corner. She just basically steals the kill from him. She was dead. So yeah, she kills me at the end. She gets her revenge, right? Oh, she killed me twice. Wait, really? Where did I dodge her? That's something a little thing didn't show. So when she killed her, I have to give her some credit. Oh, she was with Atomic. Yeah, this is I think slightly after, slightly before. I didn't know why he did that. Maybe he just wanted to chase it away. I push up. I think I'm trying to give him room. Yeah, I'm trying to give him room, but he pushes back in. I think this. How did I die so quickly? I want to see how much damage that did. I have nearly half my health. Oh, okay. Yeah, he hit a crit shot or something on me, knocked out my health bar pretty fast. And like when you die that fast, it's hard. It's hard to like realize like how much damage you're taking sometimes. I mean, you can see the chunks go off your health bar. It's easy to look down and see your health bar, but sometimes you're just not thinking about it, or you're not expecting to take so much damage from like a series of hits, especially when you have someone like Murdoch. Oh yeah, this is the time we traded, alright. How's her health bar looking? She's getting shot. I left her with 38 health, and I finished her off. I can't look at the logs though. But that's that. It's I think it was pretty good, even though it was a loss. I'm gonna show you my deck now. My deck. Get a deck of cards, but I don't play poker. I'm just a joker. No, I'm gonna stop. Alright. Decks. Howie plowy, yay! Actually running a lot more damage than I thought. Okay, so I'm running like 1 health potion, 2 mana potions, a healer token. I got the Hate Spitter with 3 6 focus stocks. My dummy ward is always the brawler ward. I haven't found a need to actually. I mean, I guess I could use it as an actual ward, but I just like the Magus ward because it's one of the only wards so far that I have, at least, that has a fully upgraded bonus. And he is a caster, so I value it a little bit more. I have Amulet of the Veterans with 2 HPs. I thought about doing it 1 because you get 60 health and 6 power on fully upgrade. but I figured I'd want to be a little bit more tanky than just 60 health per upgrade. So I decided to go with 2s, just because it's only a difference of 3, which isn't that great. And for the amount of extra health I'd be getting, I figured it'd be worth it. I'm running Meltdown with an ability pen and 2 strikes. This is just kind of I think if I want more damage, then I'd take this. And maybe I wanted to upgrade my hate spitters to Meltdown because I don't know. But like I said, the mutagem is what I got. Upgraded when I went back that one time, and it has a 0.6 mana regen. It starts off with 6 power and 30 mana, and then when you fully upgrade, it gives you mana regen, which I think is nice. I like cards that kind of like you can only invest in you can only upgrade what you think, but when you upgrade it, you get a slight boost, a third stat that you weren't able to upgrade it. I think it's a nice balance. I have the Wellspring Staff in here for some extra mana, as well as just give you a bit of extra mana regen as well. But I was to cast on it because I don't have that many 1 upgrades. If it's up to me, if I had tons, I want my Magnus Sword to have mana potions on it. Just because I want that to be my main source of early mana, is I want my Magnus Sword to have mana things on it. Even though I can easily flip it around, but I'm mutagem. I put minor strikes on because I don't have anything else with 1s, or else I might have put mana there as well. And same thing with hate spitters. I'd probably put minor shocks on these. I'm pretty sure there's a minor shock, but I don't have it. So I use it at 3, and I'm gonna use it as kind of a lower version. I mean, it's just a 2 and then 3 3s. And I don't have like 3 2s, or else I would have used 3 2s, and it would have been an 8 cost. Yeah, it would have been an 8 cost rather than a 11 cost with 2s. So yeah. Wellspring Staff. Actually, I probably would have kept Wellspring Staff with a cast on it, just for just because I get 30 mana. I think that's why I decided to go cast. It's because I get 30 mana, and why not take a bit of extra damage? I recently had unlocked the Mana Bolt Pylon, and I figured that it might be good. And it actually isn't that bad. It can really quickly restore a huge chunk. I mean, considering how much mana I'm running, it doesn't look like it restores like a ton, but it's definitely better than the mana potions, even though it doesn't come up as often. You don't get multiple charges. It's actually just on a 60-second cooldown. What is it? Yeah, it's on a 60-second cooldown. So basically, and it suits how I play him. I don't go running around in mid lane or in the jungle and stuff. And it's really good when you're in a lane and I can just kind of, while I'm shooting enemies, like when my big wave kind of dwindles down, and I kill off one of their big waves, and one other wave meet, and my wave meet, like that's the perfect time when my guys have backup, and their guys have just came in. I can move in and pop it on the middle of that, and it's each unit. They don't have to be friendly. I haven't tested this if it works with players. In general, you probably wouldn't want to go in the middle of your team, and I don't know why your entire team would be grouped up like that, but I'm assuming it would work with players as well, even though it doesn't say it counts players, just says nearby unit. I don't know if it counts players as units or if it just counts minions. It doesn't say minions though, because jungle minions and I think minions are separate. I have a cast converter, and I decided not, because there's no fully upgrade bonus. So some of these things I don't know whether they don't know what to do with it, or they just don't want to put a fully upgrade bonus on some of these things. But this doesn't have a fully upgraded bonus, and so I just run a really high level mana and a really high level mana regen. So that way, if I'm just, if I've got cast converter, just having it is gives me the 30 mana and the mana regen. That way I can say, okay, I really want more mana. I can say it if I have stuff and I'm like looking at, well, what else do I spend my mana on? I can say, okay, more mana or more mana regen. My deck's sitting at 40 right now, and I feel like it's sitting at a pretty good spot. And then I have Hydro Server, and because I don't have an Infinity, I don't think you can have anything basic higher than a 3. I just put 2 greater healths. I was gonna run like with 3 upgrades, but I'm like, I'm already paying 8 for a bunch of damage, and so I was like, I can put my Optical Sparks on something else. So I put my Optical Spark on I put it there and there. I'm just trying to distribute it out. Obviously, if I felt like I was losing too much health, I'd put on the Amulet of the Veteran. But I don't think with this thing I'm not really going to use Meltdown too much. Hate Spitter is going to be something I start putting on like late game to start really dealing some damage. If I really wanted and felt like I wanted to just start casting a bunch of abilities, I could. I don't know. I could probably take out Meltdown for like Protonics, but I don't feel like I need that too much because when I first started playing this game, I thought you could only have 2 passives, but you can put your passives in your actives, which confused me at first because I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. You're giving up a consumable like Cast Convert, which is amazing, or Mega Volt Pylon, which is actually pretty good. I would construct additional pylons, but I don't have enough resources. But yeah, I found 2 Zap Juices recently, but it's like early game like stuff. But I don't mind Zap Juice. I don't think it's nearly as good as the Mump Juice. An instant 50 health is way better than instant 35 mana, unless you're like, I don't know. It's true. I guess these are just like really like pinch stuffs. Like I need health now, and so you just pop it. I guess potentially it's for those people that I guess either want to psych out an opponent, making them think they have less health than you do. I mean, I guess that's a really good reason to use it. I mean, if someone's low on mana as well, pushing them isn't a bad idea because they can't defend themselves with anything but a basic attack. Maybe they regen enough mana to hit a certain point to use like older reserves if they were trying to stacking up for like one last ability on you. But it's never a bad idea to push someone with no mana as well, because they generally can't do anything to stop you. They can still, if it's like that Murdoch, they'll still basically attack you for a crap ton of damage. But that's the build. That's what I'm using. If you guys play a lot of Paragon and you have some better ideas, maybe some improvements, this is what I have. I thought about running Hinder Beast, but Merciless is a no-go. I didn't want to run attack speed because it didn't feel like it's necessary. But that's it. That's my build. I've redone this one, I've redone that one. This one needs to be redone. And this one I feel like is already in a good spot. So I just need to. I don't even know if I want to juggle anymore. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not feeling like it's my play style. But that's that. And thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Poof. Is it poof?